as I lie, tossing in my bed, lost in my fears.